Hi, welcome to Bob Harper Jukebox Restoration Southwest, little series of videos on the Rockola Regis amplifier repair restoration. This is video 5, I think. Right, as you can see, we're getting there on the top now. We've got the can capacitors fitted, which I think was in the last video. Now got the new controls fitted. Got a new control there as well. That's the blank at the back of the new resistors I fitted in place of the broken standee, which was like that type. I still haven't got the socket for here, it's still on order. Okay, so we'll switch it over for you. Hang on. Careful not to damage the new paint. Okay, so here we are looking inside the amplifier. In fact, I'll turn it round so I find it easier. Right, so you've seen the top. So on the bottom, the last video you saw it was all a load of spaghetti and rat's nests, which you probably think it may still be, but there you go. So what we've done, we've obviously redone the inside now. New transformers mounted and connected now. The new filter caps connected. Got the 200 microfarad capacitor there, isolated from the chassis, because obviously it's a voltage doubler, so the chassis could be live. So if you put that straight to the chassis, dead short. All the coupling capacitors replaced. Every single resistor checked for value and replaced if out of tolerance. Plate resistors are changed as a matter of course. The muting relay, unfortunately, it was unrepairable, so I've had to put a new muting relay there. That's the rockola 25 watt metal clad resistors I put in place of the standee that was broken. As you saw from the top of the chassis, all you can see is the back of the top resistor there. Got a new L-pad fader control there, because unbelievably even that was knackered on this amplifier, so I'll get a new one of those. There's the two new wire wound pots for the gain controls. All new caps in the tone control circuit. There's the back of the socket that I still got to replace. Balance control checks out okay, as do the bass and treble controls. That's on the meter, but we don't know if they're noisy or whatever until we've got the amp powered up, unfortunately, so time will tell on that. But basically the amp is done now. It's ready for the what I like to call the smoke test, where we power it up. Obviously we power it up slowly. That's after I've gone right through the amplifier again, checking every connection, make sure everything exactly as it should be before I apply power. Even then I use a variac to slowly bring it up in case there is any mistakes or problems or whatever. We don't want to risk damaging any of the new components. So there you go, it's nearly ready for testing now after I've inspected it. So you're probably wondering how much would all this cost if it was my amplifier. Well, all I can say is this amplifier is for a jukebox, a Regis I'm about to restore, if it was your amplifier, you would have a big repair bill. Parts alone so far, excluding the valves, is over £250. With the valves, that's probably £400 plus labour. So you can see it's quite an expensive game restoring amplifiers, especially when you've got output transformers gone, which, to be honest, is not normally the case. But even so, if someone says, you know, I can do your amp for you for £100, well, let them carry on and give me their name and address, because if they do a good job, I'll be sending mine there. But you know, you get what you pay for, and if you want it done properly, it's a time-consuming and expensive operation to do one of these properly, that is. So there you go. So the next video you see will be me testing on the bench, and then hopefully we can have a listen to it through my workshop speakers so you can hear how it sounds. Okay, thanks for watching.